This is how to build and upgrade the Ice Staff on the brand new Black Ops 6 Zombies map, The Tomb. Before you can upgrade it, first you gotta build it. To build it, you gotta grab 3 parts. The first you can get on round 8, go to the Dark Aether Nexus, which is the really beautiful part of the map. Go there on round 8 and a Shock Mimic will spawn. Kill him and pick up the monocle he drops. Now to get the last 2 parts, you have to do basically the same thing. You have to do something near Death Perception and something near Deadshot. We're gonna start with the Deadshot one though. There will be the purple fire traps hanging on the ceiling. You wanna shoot the lantern so the fire spills on the ground, and eventually it'll transfer to a nearby one. Shoot that one too until eventually the purple fire will be right here in front of this mural. When it is, you'll see a bunch of symbols on this mural. You gotta shoot these symbols in order from 1 to 8. These are kinda like Roman numerals, but also kinda not. So just to simplify everything, right now I'm flashing on the screen the exact order you have to shoot these 10 symbols in to do this right. If you get the order wrong for a few times in the same round, then the puzzle will disappear and you'll have to do this whole thing over again on the next round. So make sure you're doing this right. I should also say that you want to get a Pack-a-Punch gun for this next step. Preferably the GS45, but as long as it's like the ASG, AS-Val, then you should be fine. Once you do it right, you'll get a white flash, and now you'll be in a mini lockdown. The purple orb will fly around this room that you're trapped inside, and it'll spawn normal zombies, vermin, and occasionally a mimic and or a doppelgast. You just want to take all these enemies out to beat this phase. Each lockdown lasts for around 4 to 5 phases, and after it's done, you'll get another white flash, and now if you return where you shot the symbols, there will be an ice staff piece and a max ammo. Grab both and now go to Death Perception. Right now I'm showing you the nearby locations for it, and like I said, you gotta do the same thing here. The mural you gotta lead these lanterns towards is right here on the wall near Death Perception. Once the symbols are up, again, shoot these 8 symbols in this exact order, and once you do, it'll start another lockdown. You gotta do the same thing here. After you finish this lockdown, again, pick up the max ammo and the ice staff piece in the wall, and now go back to the Dark Aether Nexus to finish building the ice staff. Go up to the altar and place your ice staff parts in the middle here, and doing so will start a lockdown. Protect the ice staff from the purple-eyed zombies that are trying to attack it, and once you protect it for around 45 seconds or so, you will get a white flash and you can now return to the ice staff to pick it up. Now, to upgrade it, we gotta go back to those fire lanterns, and now you gotta get 3 of them near each other so you can shoot all 3 of them in under 10 seconds. Right now I'm showing you where every single location it can spawn is, and also just so you know, there can be up to 5 different lanterns in the map at any given time. Like we just went over, to move them closer, shoot the fire lantern with a red gun to relocate it nearby. To test this before you do it, run from the first one to the other 2 and see if you can do it in around 10 seconds. If you can, let's do the step. So get as far away from the first lantern as you can while still being able to see it, and shoot it with your ice staff. As soon as you shoot it, hurry and shoot the other 2 with the ice staff to freeze 3 of them, and if you did it right, then the characters will start talking on the side of the screen. Now go to the Dark Aether Nexus and look in the sky for 3 rocks with purple symbols on them. They're kind of hard to see, and from my couple of games testing this, trying to figure out how exactly these steps work and everything, the locations for them do seem to be random, but if I find all the set spawn locations for it, then I will leave an update in the pinned comment below, linking a video to every single spawn location. Once you do find a rock with a purple symbol on it though, shoot it with your ice staff to lower it. Now you gotta find the other 2 rocks and do the same thing. Once you lower all 3 rocks, take a picture of the symbol on each rock, because you'll need it for the next step. Now look at the 4 fast travels in the Dark Aether Nexus, and figure out which one is closed in your game. Only one of them will be closed, and it'll be different every single game. So for example, in my game, it was the yellow door. Now leave the Dark Aether Nexus through a different portal, and then run around the map to your closed portal. Now you'll see 8 symbols on the door. You gotta shoot the same 3 symbols that were on your rocks in the sky that you took pictures of. Once you do, the portal will open back up and you can teleport back through. Once you do, now you'll be floating on a rock, and to start the final step, interact with this orb. Now it'll move all around the Dark Aether, and you gotta escort it and also get kills nearby it to charge it. It takes around a minute or a minute and a half to do this step, but once it goes to the altar, you'll get a white flash and you can interact with the altar to upgrade the ice staff into all 0. If this helped you, make sure you drop a like, and also go watch my Easter egg guide for the tomb. Link's on the screen now.